does their jobs, he comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Just going to keep it after the snap. And they're able to get him on the ground.
And you can tell if the QB wants to run, he's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
Now the play fake. Fires left. He's got an open man. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on third down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
Let's talk for a second about East Carolina. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Pirates will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll bring the play.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up in great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone. But that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Ready, go! They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Surge up front. He's got 5. The 13.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Stop it. He'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game that field position was going to be massive. They had their backs against the wall in their own opening drive, but a really nice job there on the run, third down, getting some breathing room, moving the sticks.
The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Second down, he'll throw it.
Take that.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Or went into a tackle when he had the ball in his hands. What are we doing?
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Balls and fire complete. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
And the Aztecs are flying down the field. Here we go, ready. They'll move the wide receiver. Ready, go. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Gets it to the back. Going to move. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets up.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Crosses. Oh, he just hit it. And it's a first. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. I guess in this case, the scramble given, then the scramble taken away, and the ball is taken away.
I'm not sure. Just didn't see it. Downfield, his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open. But at the end, quarterback held on to it way too long. That allowed the defense to catch up to him. Great to take them.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to running back. Closing space.
My stick was
getting that
left.
fast lead on the ground.
To the right, I mean. It's not far enough.
Ball's up to 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, the inside give. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked.
This defense, they're tenacious. So they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. We saw it.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
I was literally there, thank God.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
But he didn't touch it. No, still got my fuck guy's shoulder was just walking through.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Guys, let's talk big picture East Carolina. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the
Snags it, and he's open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Released by the QB. Great pick up his own. Keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 35.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Let it go. Calls his own number. Maybe some room here. And he walks us up for a score. Touchdown, ECU.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. Puts his foot on the ground in the open field. He's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like he'll get a win because you're breaking tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Back to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go bucks. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Aztecs will hustle to the line.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
You're running.
You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And the Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Could be an alley. Attack. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Aztecs. Extra point here will tie the game. Chance to lock it up. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
Makes a man miss. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks. As his defense's head spinning with the option. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big time plays back to back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Buying some time. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at first down.
And man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. He's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his leg.
Finding some room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked for a run and a first down.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Got his man on the outside. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Pirates! In the end zone for 6.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum to win out.
And the extra point was good.
Stop switching in.
6-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant. The Aztecs call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets them up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Wants to throw it again. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He found a little opening. And
fucking kill him.
They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Now San Diego State will spend its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page. Now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Good. Boy, they could have used this ball a little closer and still win 8 game.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, they great. And there's some kickers that have improved the last couple of years, but left some points on the scoreboard, man.
The run inside. It's moving. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the number 14 team, the USF Bulls. And it's South Carolina not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
Here now some other games we may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quickly complete. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You've got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. but you gotta secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down to the 17.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm thinking about shifting this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Hunt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Can they catch it? Touchdown!
It's fine.
Special teams coming on.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team. I always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the second half, you drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. They punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so it can be explosive.
Unloads it left. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Nice pickup on the return. They got the takeaway, and now they're in this move. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Ready, go! On the run, it's Brewer. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
You gotta love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
The give on the counter. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Firing to the right, complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And the stomping has commenced.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Working that wide receiver screen. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down.
Smart players, everybody got picked up. Transfer portal recruits.
Not fooled on that You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under heavy pressure, it's a tie. Got it down the field. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Aztecs are in the hurry-up.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. But that's a great start to this second half.
The Aztecs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. On the move at the 30. It's a seam wide open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, San Diego State. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And he's going to ring this one out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Trying to make them guess wrong on the read option to the right. Turning it over. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's two runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football game?
That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So first down will open up the final period.
Sun move.
Now on the move.
Ooh.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And he hits this century mark, right on the dot, 100 yards rushing, such a playmaker. He's so dynamic, can do so many things to stress a defense. You see his athletic ability. I want to stop the run game now. He can throw it over your head. This guy's been a problem. Maybe it'll open up for other things in the offense down the road.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Touchdown, ACU!
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. They'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yards. What a play there. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And they swarm him under. Tight quarters deep in the red zone. They can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their 1st pick here late in the game. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 41-yard line before he stopped right there. He has Tech's offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bears the pressure. Plows through the defense. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football. And they are stopped down. That decision. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Maybe a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys athletically, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the 2nd level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Try to march their way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard
gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Ready, go! They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep on the scoreboard. Lining up the tackle into that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Break. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusive.
There's a crease. Got enough space. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15.
5:30.
He'll take it himself. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
And he'll be brought down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The old coaching cliche goes iron out every week, and for the first week they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out
He's been winning
and
in the
find
fucking
a way.
beginning.
Perfect atmosphere.
Statement win for me. I don't care if he's one rank above me in the rankings.
1-0. That's what
Look at me. I played
I
well.
think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you just see.
See you in the recap.